The focus of our fourth map video is scoring and a timeline for getting results. We appreciate you taking the time to view this. When all students have finished testing at Keysor, our staff will review each booklet to make sure all unintended marks are erased. Test books will be packed up and shipped away for scanning. At some point this summer, our tests will be graded and scored. We will likely receive school-wide results in early August, followed by individual student results in late August or early September. Parents will likely receive information about their child's test sometime in September. Student results on each test will fall into one of four categories: advanced, proficient, basic, and below basic. We want students to be proficient or better, and one might assume proficiency equates to grade level performance. This is a fair assumption, but it isn't true. A score at the proficient level on the MAP test actually reflects above grade level understandings and performance. Missouri standardized tests are rigorous and quite difficult, much more difficult than standardized tests taken in some states. As mentioned in video 2, the goal is for students, all students, to be proficient or advanced in reading and math by 2014. No Child Left Behind legislation also introduced the idea of achievement subgroups, forcing schools to look not only at our total student population, but also achievement scores of students in each subgroup within our population. At Keysor, we have historically had four subgroups: African American students, Caucasian students, students with diagnosed disabilities, and students receiving free or reduced lunch. Put simply, in the past, schools could pat themselves on the back if 80 to 90% of their students were meeting proficiency expectations, even if a subgroup of students wasn't performing well at all. This is no longer the case. If any one subgroup does not meet expectations for that year, then we as a school and district don't make adequate yearly progress, also known as AYP. This was the case last year, as Keysor scores were in the top 20 of all elementary schools in the state, but we missed AYP because one subgroup fell just short of the targeted percentage in one subject area. Schools that consistently fall short of AYP standards could face state and or federal sanctions. You've likely heard a lot about No Child Left Behind, and there are certainly varied opinions about how it is or needs to be implemented, but the philosophy behind the legislation is hard to argue with. Schools must be held accountable for meeting the needs of all students. The clue word for this video is AND, A-N-D. Be sure to write down this fourth of 8 clues. You are halfway there.